Hello, thank you for joining me. My name is Libby Green, and I will be your new Director of Instruction at Almaty International School. I would like to start this presentation with a little information that you will need before you arrive into Almaty. First, there's um, laws in Kazakhstan that need to be followed or understood before your arrival. You are not allowed to join a union, but the local staff does have one here at AIS. Uh, all new expat teachers must attain apostolized diploma of their highest level and their teaching license. And it needs to be certified and puzzled. All new staff must complete the new hire online class via the AI QSI teacher portal. That must be completed within 2 weeks after school begins. If you have any concerns or conflicts at AIS, please know that human resources are available. You may go to the school director, Mr. John Ruth, or your DI, which would be Natalie Malone, or myself. Or you could send a help desk request via the AIS website. If you send a help desk request, it will be anonymous. The human resource for uh, local staff is different, but they're also allowed to speak with any of us. If you have any questions before your arrival about housing, your benefits, um, anything you might find, you can contact your person with the transition committee and they will be able to help you. All teachers, once they have arrived in Almaty, will have their fingerprints completed with the local police station. Kazakhstan also does not allow business to be completed in dollars, even though our contracts are in dollars. Thus, we have to get a local social security number, which is called an INN number, and get a local bank account and get paid in tenge. When you come to school on the first day, we will have a welcome back overview and you can see what we're going to cover. In this little presentation today, I will cover several things, but I will also ask you to stop, pause, and take your time and look over these documents. This year, we'll be introducing Success Time Homeroom Empower. Empower, as you know, because you learned about it in your online portal training, is the character development, uh, success orientations, and child protection curriculum that QSI has written itself uh, and has put into place. Each grade level has their own Empower. Uh, During this time, Success Homeroom Empower time will be during lunchtime, so it will actually you will be interrupted during this time, but it's fine. Um, because there's two lunches this year. In the past, we've only had one, but that was just too many students for the cafeteria to hold. All teachers are required to have a 6 teaching period day with 2 classes periods free. One could be for your lunch or whatever you decide, and the other is for planning. Every teacher will also have duties they're required to do. You also need to come up with sub plans, and we will um, talk about that later on. I would like you to pause and look at the updated bell schedule. The bell schedule, as you can see, for teachers that have been with us for more than 1 year prior, it's 15 minutes longer because of QSI requiring us to follow MSA protocol, and we had to add 15 minutes to our day. So the school day, instead of ending at 3:15, will now end at 3:30. This You can also pause and look at the master schedule. This shows all your teaching assignments and when you're free, when you're expected to be here and there. This is the duty roster for duties. If you have any questions, please let me know. Also, please pause this and check out what you may be assigned to do. Success, homeroom, and power, like I spoke about before, you will be having this during lunch times. It'll be split in two different times. The children will come to you, students will come to you, and then you will, on Mondays, for example, be doing unit recovery. On Tuesdays, you'll be doing the 4Cs. On Wednesday, unit recovery, Thursday, empower, and then Friday, unit recovery again. So for group one that goes to lunch, they would go uh, to their success to lunch, then to success again. And same thing for the opposite. The other ones will have group two will do the exact same thing, except they will go to lunch at the end of their time. This is more information about Success, Homeroom, and Power. I would also really encourage you to pause and look at the mobile phone policy and the bring your own device policy. This year it's new. Um, Mobile phones are not considered a device. And check out this uh, information about mobile phone policies. We have our secondary counselor and an elementary counselor. And we also have, will be having a new um, interim practicum candidate for secondary middle school counselor join us. Learning support, this is our special ed teacher. She is new this year also, so please work with her. Field trips and activities. Please pause this and check this form out also. If you want, and we encourage at least every teacher to go on at least 3 field trips, excluding Week Without Walls at the end of the year. So you can find more information on the ASS resource page about activities and field trips. Forms must be completed at least a week ahead of time. We will be having lots of meetings and conversations about communication, your year plan, what your teams are planning. I need every teacher to write a welcome letter that should be sent to parents before open house on Wednesday. This is more information about communication. Please pause and read. This is an example email that you could send to parents if need be. You pause also. A new QSI policy change about grading. As you know, QSI is a mastery learning school, and in the past, uh, students were not in, well, they were encouraged, but it wasn't required, and it's still not required, but it's up to them. But please pause and read this new policy changing about grading and how students can upgrade their grade. But it has to be, the change is that it has to be done within 15 days. In the past, they had a longer situation. Unless, as you can see at the bottom, there's other situations. Of course, mastery learning, we need evidence, and you can pause and read this also. This can also be paused. Success orientations are very important to QSI, and we will have assembly every year. Narratives are sent home December and May of each year. So you will write about these success orientations. We encourage you to live the success orientations and encourage your students. And if you see them doing well, let them know. All teachers are required to have a PPG goal, and we'll also have 3 observations this year. Unit recovery, please pause and read. This is about catching up students that are behind, and can also be done during, excuse me, I'm sorry, during homeroom time. Please pause, and we'll talk about on the first meeting about the lockers. We have to get new lockers this year. The student schedule changes, how they're going to do this, how you can make your name tag, all these important information. Please, if you need help, please reach out. This is important. Please reach out. On the first day of school and open house, please read what the expectations are for this. I know we're going to make this a great opportunity. Now, the last big policy of Kazakhstan and our medical. All staff will have medical physicals completed by a local doctor prior to school starting. This includes both blood tests for STDs, chest x ray for tuberculosis, and a doctor visit. The school will pay all medical costs. If anyone in the AIS community misses 3 or more days, you must have a doctor's clearance to return to school. This includes someone that you knew went on vacation. This also includes someone that you know um, went to a funeral. I'm sorry, but no matter what, you have to have a doctor's clearance to return. This is a rule from Kazakhstan, not AIS. All students must have medical physicals and an updated shot list to be enrolled in this Kazakh school. And at this current time, there are no COVID restrictions. Lastly, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. I'm always close by, and my room is number 8 in front of reception. And I know together we're going to make this an awesome year. I look forward to working with all of you. Remember, my door is also always open. So is your counselors, your director of the school, and any other resource that you might need. All right. I look forward to us having this major, exciting school year.